Ruto has signed into law the Conflict of Interest and Social Protection Bills, bolstering the anti-corruption agenda and improving support for vulnerable groups. The new laws set ethical standards for public offices and streamline welfare services.
At State House, President William Ruto has assented the Conflict of Interest Bill, boosting Kenya's anti-corruption efforts. The bill aims to prevent public officers from abusing their positions from personal or external gain. It prohibits conflicts of interest and engagement in business or employment that interferes with official duties.
Officers from entering into contracts.
The law empowers the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Body EACC to oversee asset declarations across all branches of government, promoting transparency and ensuring greater accountability in public service.
Today, we are stepping up the fight against corruption by passing the conflict of interest law that now gives power to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption to take charge of matters, wealth declaration for all public officers, now not just in the executive, but also in the legislature and in the judiciary.
The Social Protection Bill 2025 aims to create an inclusive right-based safety net for vulnerable citizens. It introduces non-contributory support across all life stages and establishes a national board to oversee programs like cash transfers, feeding schemes, and psychosocial care.
And that is why this is a very consequential moment in Kenya, that we are stepping up the use of public resources in the right manner and making it that much more difficult for people to take advantage of the offices they occupy. It is also significant that Kenyans in their entirety can participate in making sure that we hold public officers to account for the exercise of the authority and power.
President William Ruto acknowledged the long journey of over 2 years to enact the Conflict of Interest law, describing it as a breakthrough against widespread corruption. The Social Protection Bill 2025 requires counties to implement national policies through localized laws, allocate resources, and maintain registries of vulnerable populations. A social protection fund managed by the National Treasury will finance the program.
And secondly, the Social Protection Law now steps up our responsibility and provides a wider framework for us to attend to the vulnerable members of our society, to look after their interest, to make sure they get medication, to support them in various aspects, and to make sure also that only those who are vulnerable actually benefit from support from the people of Kenya through their government.
With these laws, Kenya moves closer to ending corruption and delivering effective social protection, reinforcing accountability and prioritizing support for the country's most vulnerable citizens. Edna Nerea, KUTV, Nairobi.